Hi, in this video today I'm going to share with you my top 5 tips to maintaining your weight over Christmas and your sanity. Tip number 1, make sure you're really watching and increasing your water intake over this Christmas period. You know, especially when there's more alcoholic drinks around or sugary drinks, we can forget that we actually do need to keep our water intake up, especially if you're sitting in air conditioning or it's particularly hot, or in the northern hemisphere it might be cold and you have the heating on, and that really drains and dehydrates you, and of course will end up with headaches, feeling lethargic, and oftentimes eating food in order to get your energy levels up. Number 2, maintain your exercise program over the Christmas period, and that in that week at least 3 times, preferably 4 times a week, you're exercising. Now, if you're away on holidays, you might like to adapt that, so you might be doing some more walking, some more swimming if you're in the southern hemisphere. So make sure you're doing something physically active every day that not only helps burn those extra calories that you're liable to be intaking, but also helps release endorphins that keep you happy. So, and it helps you get over some of that stress that might be occurring at Christmas time. Tip number 3, you know, there are so many varieties now, wonderful meats and poultry and seafood in the southern hemisphere at the moment. You know, stone fruits, mangoes, peaches, nectarines are plentiful. And so when you are choosing foods for Christmas, make sure you're buying the best quality you can, and if preferably organic if you can. You know, when they talk about the table groaning with food, make sure it's groaning with good quality food, and enjoy eating lots of protein too over this time, because it helps keep your energy level up, especially if you're intaking a little bit more sugar than normal. Tip number 4, if you're going to Christmas parties, make sure you have something to eat before you go. I know that sounds a bit strange, but if you arrive at a Christmas party hungry, you're liable to, sort of really get into the deep fried hors d'oeuvres, or perhaps creamy dips. Where if you're not feeling so hungry, you can tend to let those bypass and maybe have 1 or 2. Another part of that also is, for every 1 alcoholic drink that you have, also have a glass of soda water with lime or water, so that you're matching and again not dehydrating and having too much alcohol to drink, which can sometimes impede on your decision making. And number 5, this is a great lesson that I learned this year, and it was practicing the art of releasing attachment to outcome. Now, at Christmas time, we can tend to get or have very high expectations of what Christmas should be, and oftentimes those expectations are not met. We can put extraordinary stress on ourselves. So when you are thinking about Christmas this year, also remember that the world has gone through some very sad times this last week in particular, and many families are experiencing the fact that their loved ones won't be with them any longer at Christmas now or in the future. So spend time with your family. Take, perhaps embrace some of the lessons from what happened in this last week or so, and truly spend time being absolutely present with those who are important to you, releasing the attachment to outcome, to what's going to happen to you. Be peaceful at Christmas. Focus at Christmas on just being present. So from my family to yours, we wish you a very merry and joyful, loving Christmas. I look forward to talking with you again in 2015. Bye for now.